Hello, hello. Welcome, my beautiful listeners, to our YouTube channel, English Fluency, the podcast. I am your host, and I am joined today by my favorite conversation partner. How are you today?
I am doing great. I'm very excited because today we are talking about a topic that makes many students feel nervous, small talk.
Oh, yes, small talk can be very scary. Many students tell me, I know English, but I don't know what to say when I meet someone at a coffee shop.
Exactly. It's not about big, deep topics like philosophy or science. It's about being friendly. It's about breaking the ice. Today, we are going to show our listeners exactly how to do it. We have a long script today, so there's plenty of room for practice.
Let's start with the most famous small talk topic in the world, the weather. Mark, why do people always talk about the weather?
Because the weather is something we all share. It's safe. It's never rude to talk about the rain or the sun. If you're standing at a bus stop and it's raining, you can look at the person next to you and say, "Lovely weather, isn't it?"
And usually you say that with a smile because you're being sarcastic. If it's raining, it's not actually lovely, but that is a very British way to start a conversation.
Right. Or if it's very hot, you can say, "It's a scorcher today." This is a great way to invite the other person to speak. Small talk is like a game of tennis. I hit the ball to you, and you hit it back to me.
That's a perfect metaphor. If I say, it's cold today, and you just say, yes, the ball hits the floor. The conversation dies. You have to say, yes, it is. I heard it might even snow tomorrow. Do you like the snow? Now the ball is back in my court.
Exactly. You always want to end your sentence with a question if you want the conversation to continue. Another great topic for small talk is work or studies. At a party, a very common question is, "So, what do you do?"
Yes, but be careful. In some countries, talking about money is rude, but asking about someone's job is usually okay. I like to ask, what keeps you busy these days? It's a nice way to let them talk about work or their hobbies.
That's a very polite way to ask. And if they say they're a teacher, you can follow up with, "Oh, that sounds interesting. What subject do you teach?" People love to talk about themselves. If you're a good listener, you're a good small talker.
That is a great secret. You don't need to be the most interesting person in the room. You just need to be the most interested. Now, let's talk about the environment. I don't mean the planet, I mean the room you are in.
Oh, you mean situational small talk.
Yes. For example, if you are at a wedding, you can ask, how do you know the bride? Or if you are at a coffee shop, you can say, this place has a great atmosphere, don't you think?
I do that all the time. If I'm in a long line at the supermarket, I might say, "It's a busy Friday afternoon, isn't it?" Usually, the person next to me will sigh and agree. It makes the waiting feel shorter.
It creates a connection. We're social animals. Now, let's look at some things you should not do. What are the danger zones of small talk?
Good question. I think you should avoid heavy topics. Don't talk about politics, religion, or health problems with a stranger. If you start talking about a sad news story, it might make the other person feel uncomfortable.
I agree. Keep it light, keep it sunny. Another mistake is asking questions that are too personal. Don't ask, why are you single? Or how much was your rent? Those are not small talk questions.
Definitely not. Those are big talk questions for close friends. Another tip, watch the other person's body language. If they're looking at their watch or their phone, they probably want to end the conversation.
That is a very important skill. How do you end a conversation politely? You can't just run away.
You can say, "Well, it was really nice chatting with you. I should go find my friend now." Or, "I'll let you get back to your book, but have a wonderful afternoon."
It was nice chatting with you is a classic. It's like a bow at the end of a performance. It's polite and clear.
Now, speaker one, let's practice a real scenario for our students. Let's pretend we're at a company office waiting for a meeting to start. We're coworkers, but we don't know each other well.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm sitting in the chair looking at my notebook.
"Hi there, is this seat taken?"
Oh, no, go ahead.
"Thanks. I'm Mark, by the way. I'm from the marketing department.
Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm Sarah from accounting. Are you here for the budget meeting too?
Yes, I am. I heard it might be a long one. Have you been with the company long?
About 2 years now. It's a great place to work, but the coffee machine in our office is always broken.
Our machine is the same. I think it's a company tradition. By the way, I love that notebook. The color is very bright.
Thanks. I got it to make my Mondays feel a bit more colorful. Do you have any big plans for the weekend?
Not really. Just gonna do some hiking if the weather stays nice. How about you?
I'm going to a concert on Saturday. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, look, the boss is coming. Time to start.
It was great meeting you, Sarah.
You too, Mark. End of scenario. See? That was easy. We talked about the coffee, the office, and the weekend. We didn't talk about anything private, but now we're friends.
Exactly. And now, for our students, let's do a vocabulary focus. We use some very specific idioms and phrases in this talk.
The first one I love is break the ice. Students, this means to start a conversation with someone you don't know to make everyone feel more comfortable. It's like melting a cold situation.
My favorite was situational. This refers to talking about the things around you, the music, the food, the building. It's the easiest way to start a talk because you both see the same things.
We also use the word sarcastic. This is when you say something but you mean the opposite, usually as a joke, like saying great weather when it's actually a storm.
Another good one, breaking the tennis ball. Well, we called it a tennis game. It's the back and forth. This means the conversation goes from one person to the other.
And don't forget danger zones. These are the topics you should avoid because they might make people angry or sad.
Good list. Students, try to use break the ice in a sentence today. For example, I used a joke about the weather to break the ice with my new neighbor.
We are almost at the end of our episode. We have spoken for a long time today. I hope your ears are feeling more tuned in to English.
I'm sure they are. Small talk is like a muscle. You have to exercise it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Most people are happy that you are trying to be friendly.
That is the best advice. People remember how you made them feel, not if you use the correct grammar for the weather.
So true. Well, I think I need a glass of water now. My voice is tired.
Mine too. Thank you for joining me today. It was a pleasure.
The pleasure was mine, and thank you to all our beautiful listeners on English Fluency, the podcast.
Yes, you all are doing a wonderful job. Keep listening, keep practicing, and don't forget to smile when you break the ice today.
If you enjoyed this long episode, please subscribe and leave a comment. Tell us, what is your favorite way to start a conversation?
We love reading your stories. Have a beautiful day, everyone.
Goodbye for now.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.